Current events, January 17th, 2024, new clone species, mind reading AI, and more layoffs, more and more. They're doing it in waves. Welcome to thefoundation.com. We appreciate you checking out the current events. Make sure you check out the show every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think the next show is how to start a private trust. So be on the lookout for that. Let's jump into these current events because that's what we do. We'll get to the rest later. So here we go. We have CNBC. Corporate debt default soared 80% in 2023 and could be high again this year. That's a problem. You'll see. Corporate debt default soared last year and could be a problem again in 2024 as cash-strapped companies deal with the burden of high interest rates. This is from S&P Global Ratings reported yesterday. The number of companies that failed to make required payments on their debt totaled 153 in 2023, which is up from 85 the year before. That's an 80% increase. It was the highest default rate outside of the spike in 2020. That's 7 years. Look, this is not a good thing, especially with the interest rates. And we have a lot of stuff. Look, let's just move forward. The latest rounds of layoffs at Alphabet targets YouTube. So here's some more layoffs. YouTube is shaving an unspecified number of jobs, according to multiple reports. This is the latest sign of belt tightening at Google, parent Alphabet Incorporated. This is according to The Verge. Alphabet Chief Business Officer Mary Ellen Coe made the announcement today in an internal memo. Last week, more than 1,000 people were laid off from Alphabet. You're going to continue to see companies laying off employees. That's just what we got going on. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Speaking of what we were talking about, we got this from the Wall Street Journal, but they're janky. They're trying to charge and make, do the dance. So we got it a different way, but it's via the Wall Street Journal. Shout out to Microsoft Start. The bill is coming due on a record amount of commercial real estate debt. So look, the troubled commercial real estate market is bracing for a record amount of maturing loans, boosting the prospect of a surge in defaults. There was already a surge. It was 80% last year. In 2023, $541 billion in debt backed by office buildings, hotels, apartments, and other types of commercial real estate came due, the highest amount ever for a single year. This is according to data firm TREP. Commercial debt maturities are expected to continue rising, with more than $2.2 trillion coming due between now and the end of 2027. $2.2 trillion. And that's just, oh man. So you see the problem. You see the trend when they're talking about, corporate debt default soared 80% in 2023, and it's going to be more. It's going to be more. It's going to get higher. Moving forward, JP Morgan Chase fights off 45 billion hacking attempts each day. I want you to look at this. Why is this being said? This is from today. 45 billion hacking attempts each day. That's ridiculous. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. Probably quite true. But my question is, why is it being released? And I think, it's interesting. JP Morgan Chase now fights off about 45 billion attempts a day by hackers to infiltrate its systems. That's double what it was last year, highlighting the escalating cybersecurity challenges the bank and other Wall Street titans are facing. JP Morgan Chase, the largest U.S. bank by assets, now invests $15 billion a year and employs 62,000 technologists to fortify its defense against cybersecurity crimes. This is Mary Callahan Erdos, head of JP Morgan Chase's Asset and Wealth Management Division at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Quote, "We have more engineers than Google or Amazon. Why? Because we have to," she said during a panel session. Who went on to say, quote, "The fraudsters get smarter, savvier, quicker, more devious, and more mischievous." end quote. Banks across the United States and Europe have reported a surge in cyber attacks over the past few years. Some of that increase has been blamed on Russian actors in retaliation for sanctions put on the country after its invasion of Ukraine. Okay, so yeah. And then you're like, so why are you saying this? What's really happening? Well, my concern is this. You know, I pay attention, right? So you got this. Look, I'm just gonna play it for you. You know who this guy is? Klaus Schwab, World Economic Forum. I would need you guys to pay attention to this. And this is only 57 seconds. So let's just watch it together.
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack.
Okay.
Which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole.
Banks, yeah.
The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
Okay, so the reason why that concerns me is this was in 2020 that these guys are talking about this. Hopefully you guys are checking out, the previous current events and, the available documents that are in the description that you can start learning what these organizations are up to, what they're saying, what they think, and what they project. And, this is something I just wonder what's going on. And I also want to look, new cloned monkey species highlights limits of cloning. You meet Metro, a cloned rhesus monkey born July 16, 2020. He is now 3 years old and is, quote, doing well and growing strong, end quote. According to the author of the study published in a journal, Nature Communications, that describes how Retro came to be. It's the second species of primate that scientists have been able to clone successfully. The same team of researchers announced in 2018 that they had made two identical cloned cynomolgus monkeys. This is a type of macaw, which are still alive today. So, you see where this is going, right? I trust you do. I'm going to keep it moving. And you can check this out. You can check out this article. You can check out all these articles. None of this stuff is doctored or hacked. Whatever. CNBC, OpenAI quietly removes ban on military use of its AI tools. And of course they're saying, hey, listen. The use states the policy still states that users should not use our service to harm yourself or others, including to develop or use weapons. I think this is a big deal. I think artificial intelligence, the use by governments to stop crime. We're getting into pre-crime. You should probably check out, what's that movie? They had pre-crime. Tom Cruise was in that dance. I can't remember the name of the movie right now, so it probably doesn't matter. But, we're getting to a point where it's getting wild. Speaking of wild, this is from the New Scientist. Mind-reading devices can now access your thoughts and dreams using AI. And this is from 2018. We can now decode dreams and recreate images of faces people have seen. And everyone from Facebook to Elon Musk wants a piece of this mind-reading reality. Did you know about this? And we have scientists create device which lets you play back your dreams. Yeah. And this is 2023. You see this picture. They got there's some sort of electrodes or something that appears to be connected to this, this person's brain yard. I call it the brain yard. This is stuff to keep in mind. I believe we have things happening, and we're just trying to keep you up to date here at the foundation. And that's the current events. Make sure you check out our foundation trustee training silver tier, most affordable trustee training we've ever offered. Details in the description. Well, there's a link in the description to check it out. Details, just sign up for our magazine. The 4th issue is going out this week and next week. Digital and print. If you're already signed up, you can look out for it. And, we definitely dropped How to Start a Business. It is a course. You can sign up. It's $20. It's yours. Just grab it. You get in. We go in depth. It's complimentary to the show we did on How to Start a Business. And, email us to get access to the private portal, the private side of the foundation. And, I would say stay informed. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Welcome to thefoundation.com. Y'all have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow. Make sure you say 10 things that you're thankful for before you go to sleep tonight. Enjoy yourself and take care of yourself. Peace.